If you're searching for what truly catches God's attention, you might be surprised. It's not about having a perfect life, or always knowing the right answers. It's not about your achievements or good deeds. There's something far more powerful, something that can move the heart of God and even leave Jesus himself amazed. Listen up, because faith changes everything. Faith isn't just a word we toss around. It's the foundation of a relationship with God. It's the invisible bridge between our needs and God's power, the spark that ignites miracles, and the anchor that holds us steady when life gets stormy. Let's look at a moment from the Bible that actually left Jesus amazed. Imagine that, the Son of God, astonished by someone's response. What could possibly cause that kind of reaction? In Matthew 8:5-10, we meet a Roman centurion, a military officer, a man of authority and discipline. He comes to Jesus with a desperate plea. His servant, someone he deeply cares about, is gravely ill. The centurion is used to giving orders, but now he's powerless to help the one he loves. The centurion could have given up, but instead, he chooses hope. He steps out of his comfort zone, humbles himself, and seeks out Jesus, someone from a different background, but with a reputation for compassion and miraculous power. Jesus responds with immediate compassion. He doesn't hesitate or question the centurion's background. He simply says, "I'll come and heal him." Imagine the hope that must have surged in the centurion's heart. But then, the centurion does something that shocks everyone. He doesn't ask Jesus to come to his house. Instead, he says something that flips the script. He tells Jesus, "Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed." He recognizes Jesus' authority in a way even many of Jesus' own followers hadn't grasped. As a soldier, he understands authority. When he gives an order, his soldiers obey. He knows true authority doesn't require physical presence, just a command. And he believes Jesus has that kind of authority, but on a whole different level. The centurion believes Jesus has ultimate authority, God-level power. He trusts that Jesus' word alone is enough to heal, to restore, to do the impossible. Matthew 8:10 says, "When Jesus heard this, he was amazed and said to those following him, 'Truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith.'" Jesus, surrounded by people who should have understood, is astonished by the faith of a Roman outsider. The faith that amazed Jesus didn't come from a religious leader. It came from a humble, seeking heart, a person willing to believe without seeing, to trust without demanding proof. Jesus, amazed by someone's trust in him. That's the kind of faith that moves mountains, that brings heaven's power into everyday life. The centurion didn't need proof. He just believed that Jesus' word was enough. That's the essence of real faith, trusting God's promises even when you can't see the outcome yet. That's real faith, trusting God's word even when you can't see the answer yet. It's the kind of faith that says, "God, I don't know how, but I know you can." What step of faith is God inviting you to take today? Are you ready to trust like the centurion? Are you willing to believe that God's word is enough, even when circumstances look impossible? Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting the one who does. Faith gets God's attention, even today. It's the key that unlocks his promises, the invitation for him to work in your life in ways you never imagined. When you choose to trust, you join a long line of people whose faith changed their story, and the world around them. If this inspired you, like, share and subscribe for more faith-filled stories. Let's spread hope and encouragement together, reminding each other that faith still moves the heart of God. Stay bold, keep believing, and remember, the faith that amazed Jesus is possible for you too. Your trust in him can change everything.